My people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk. People, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program here on WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. It is Wednesday, December 20, 2023. It's an open mic day today. You can call 850-446-052, and please do not wait until 1:30 to call in, because at 1:30 we're getting ready to wrap up to say goodbye. So call in if you have an issue going on. I'm going to speak about some Ringland Tangle. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, along with People's National Party MP Fitz clash over Portmore boundaries. They clashed over the Portmore boundaries yesterday at a handing over ceremony for a house that was bulldozed down in Clifton. By by the said Prime Minister. Mr. Holness went down to Clifton and bulldozer down some houses over there. And he justify it. He justify it and said that the people are squatting. And he justify, the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the air wing of the Jamaica Defense Force, the ground troops of the Jamaica Defense. And look here, I'm not making it up. I am not making it up. The PM justify why he bulldozer down poor people land in Clifton. He said they were squatting. They were squatting on Crown land. And criminal elements were being harbored over by Clifton. And he sent the JDF along with the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JDF air wing, all aerial drones over the area. It was a big thing all over the place. And now the PM hand over a brand new house to the young lady whose house was bulldozed down. He and Cliff Jackson went at it yesterday because Cliff Jackson is asking about the land titles for some people over by Clifton. And also the boundaries for the Portmore for St. Catherine, where, in Portmore. The boundaries for there is some thing going on in Parliament right now that will allow Portmore to become a parish. So we don't have 15 parish now instead of 14. But the two political parties at it, the two of them playing Jamaican word that cuss each other. And yesterday was no different. When the Prime Minister and Fitz went at it. And it sounds like they're campaigning already, It sounds as if the campaign is heating up. That's what it sounds like to me. That the campaign is heating up left, right, and center. where the Prime Minister and Mr. Jackson went at it yesterday. Who not call each other hypocrite, call somebody else something else. They said them as a set of hypocrites. And who indulge in illegal settlement. The two political parties has allowed our people to live in some subconscious settlements in our country, if I'm pronouncing the word correctly. The two of them, the two political parties, has done the same thing to the people of the country. So no better barrel, no better herring. But yesterday, it was something else to be talked about. The two gentlemen went at it, and they call each other's. One of them say, "Them is a set of hypocrite," because both of them. Oh Lord, sorry. Oh Lord, both of them and the two political parties have been doing this for years. For many years, as well, have been doing this. But anyway, let us listen to what is going on within the Hold on for me. I have a call coming in already. My God, hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, Make We Talk, boss. How are you today?
I am doing well. I'm here sucking salt through wooden spoon according to Mutty Perkins.
Well, you sound like you sometimes. You do a good job, you know? You know, come off with enough partiality. You want to tell you something now?
Yes.
I agree with the Prime Minister, with the Clifton thing.
Yes.
You know why?
Go ahead, man. Talk.
Yeah, Clifton really have a lot of criminal, you know. You know where's Clifton?
Yeah, man. I live in Jamaica for years. You know.
Where's it? Yeah, but where's Clifton?
Clifton is near to the Portmore area.
Right, between number one and
right.
Right, no, listen, right now here. Right? Yeah. It's a piece of capture land. We all kind of settlement come there. And why capturing is dangerous? We all do sewage go.
Yes.
You know, everybody come and dig a hole and everything. Go to Jamaica now, we so contaminated. Go down there, you have to buy water. When I was a boy growing up, that never used to happen.
At one point, Jamaica has one of the best tasting water known throughout the world.
I shocked. Martha, I go down. I have to buy water. I couldn't believe that. After many years, I go down. I do things, you know. And I say, everybody have to live. But please don't have a lot of criminality too. That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you that. No, I used to work, you know, right in that area. I know what he's saying is true.
Yes.
You have fish stand, you have a on the front, they was part them big out the stand, they always do the
So what you're saying to us this afternoon, that you endorse the Prime Minister at that time to send out the Jamaica Defense Force ground troops and air wing and the Jamaica Constabulary Force and every single and the squad team to go over to Clifton and bulldoze along the lands over there?
Yes. What you want him to do? Go over there and then cook it and ice cream?
No. I'm asking you a question.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm asking you a question. I said you agree with him?
Yes. That's a yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes. That's a yes. I agree.
Okay, my friend. Yes.
Yeah. But you can't make everybody just come and capture and then dig hole and mess up. No, you have to put the foot down at somewhere along the line.
So you agree with government selling out some of the lands to the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi?
Man.
Why are you laughing?
I call it investment.
Investment for who?
Another country.
Investment for who?
Well, I don't know where the money are going on. We don't know much. I don't know.
Well, I give you a joke a while ago, my friend.
Yeah, man.
What kind of joke me give you now?
Yeah. When you say what they're selling out at the land and things, you know, I just say I don't know where I'm going because people are building the road and things and swap all kind of things. So we don't know. We don't know where I'm going to come.
Okay.
We don't know what. Mr. Tavares, you see, we need some solution. I noticed though, every time the Prime Minister come up with a problem, try to come up with a solution for a problem. They have some other people around. No, you should do this, you should do that. Come with something to us to piggyback. Every time you do something,
Right, let me say something to you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about
no,
you.
No, but I don't mind to talk about me, because I love to criticize people too much and no solution to it.
Yeah, but you're not running for no office. But other people
you know, someone I run for no office.
You say you gearbox match up, man? Nobody can fix you up and buy you.
No, sir. You can't buy me out one bit. My gearbox can either go 7 or 11.
And next thing again, we listen to one Sunday morning program. They sound good enough, but this is drop reggae music in IT. Next time
you mean the gospel program?
Yeah, man. You don't sound too bad, man. You can't, you know. That's why I start a little station. So if you sign a contract for them, I try to station that can work. You know, I just it up. So I want a foundation man like you.
Well, may I have a talk off here? You call me back off of the program here,
All right, sir. All right.
Because we can't talk finance on there.
We want to run CIT because we can't afford Mr. Ron. We like him vibe.
Oh, you
know?
You mean our good friend Ron who up the Eastern Cali, you know?
Yeah. We listen to you and him talk. He has some good reasons and some conscious reasons.
Yeah, man.
We respect our brother, you know? I don't know him, but you know?
And I've never met him, you know? For some reason, I've never met Ron. Yeah. But for some reason, my spirit take Ron because when Ron ready, you know, Ron can talk like the former Gigi, you know? The later flowers with glass.
No, you listen to you and him class. You come like Motor Perkins doing it. You don't take the crap, you know? You don't take the bull, you know? You flush it all the time. I like that. You know? Old school.
Yes,
What the next man, you have a next man is so right here on that same station. I can't remember my name. I can't remember my name right now, man.
He's no longer with us, too, you know. He's no longer with us, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Thank you for calling me, my brother.
All right, boss.
Good.
All right, man. Yeah, man.
Yes. This is WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. We're speaking about what went on in Clifton. And the bulldozer down of some houses down there. The numbers to call is 850-446-0562. You want to talk about anything within the Caribbean, within Jamaica, anywhere you want to talk about something, let's discuss this right here. So the numbers to call is 850-446-0562. We're going to listen to what happened yesterday in handover ceremony for our young lady house in Jamaica yesterday by the Prime Minister and the Member of Parliament for Southern, or is it Southern St. Catherine? Yes, Fitz Jackson. Let's just do what happened.
There was a war of words between Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Opposition Member of Parliament Fitz Jackson regarding the imminent boundary shift to create the parish of Portmore.
Member of Parliament for St. Catherine's Southern Fitz Jackson again criticizing the Andrew Holness-led government about the proposed boundary changes in St. Catherine. The changes are to make way for establishing Portmore as Jamaica's 15th parish under the Parish and Counties Act, with the JLP's Everald Warmington commenting in November that the boundary shift will create a JLP stronghold in the St. Catherine East Central constituency. Mr. Jackson has been strident in his opposition, describing the move as blatant gerrymandering and a political setback for Jamaica.
An 1867 act that was promulgated then to allow the owners of properties to divide properties and estates for themselves. That's the antecedent of that act, which is now being used to create political boundaries in St. Catherine.
Mr. Jackson was speaking at the handing over of a housing unit to Chanel Francis, whose house was knocked down in the Clifton St. Catherine demolition in October 2022. He also questioned the tardiness in other homeowners in the area still not receiving titles for their properties.
But this is a celebration not for Clifton. It's a celebration for one person. Clifton is awaiting the titles for over 450 plus beneficiaries, and we can't get it done.
However, Prime Minister Andrew Holness dismissed Mr. Jackson's arguments, insisting the statements are misleading as the proposed Portmore boundaries will not affect constituents.
But because I'm in the know,
And I intend to make you as well listening be in the know.
But hold on there. Me never know the Prime Minister of their church speak. Anyway, Jeffrey, behave yourself.
Yes, and as I have pointed out, one of the data, which is so important, that a large part of the constituency is uninhabited and probably will be the part that will be moved off and will not affect his votes.
He also blasted criticisms about titles for some illegal settlements, insisting that the government is upholding the law.
When we allow settlements to occur irregularly, the same people who created the illegal settlement come up on platform and say, how we not get the title yet? How long we are wait on title? The same people who encourage people to come and settle illegally, then turn around and say, where is the road? Where is the water?
Chinese Francis' house was bulldozed after she and other persons were scammed into paying hundreds of thousands of dollars over to someone who was not authorized to sell.
My. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk program. Stop listening to the radio, sir, and listen to me, please. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Hello, good afternoon. The line is open to my answer phone. You know, when you listen to this clip in here, one is saying that the people not get the title, and one is saying that is downright hypocrisy that is going on. What is your views on it? The numbers to call is 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. We're talking about the clash between the Prime Minister of Jamaica and Member of Parliament, Fitz Jackson. And by the way, we're trying to get Mr. Jackson on the program here to come and speak to us and clarify what went on down by Clifton between him and the Prime Minister. We're still trying to get through to Mr. Jackson. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
I'm blessed so far. I was listening to your call early on.
Yes.
That man is wicked because a lot of those things go on in Jamaica. Down in Clarendon, in my constituency, people sell land just to see and capture land, might find a way, work it out, and those people pay for the land. Because sometimes they borrow money through housing trust, through bank to build their little houses, and you go and buck it down while it can work out. Because the people, them willing, they build their house already, so they're willing to pay for it, because I've seen it done in Clarendon. So that man that tell about he agree with them to bulldoze down people house. He's a wicked. Because even that same lady that the Prime Minister give back her house, it was borrow money she used and build that house.
No, well, I think what she said, you see, and before I go there, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on this program here, you know, sir. I know you're gonna say the gentleman is wicked, but he's entitled to his own opinion. And for the young lady whose house the PM gave back to, she said that she work and save her money. She didn't borrow any money. She work and save her money and get her, when the time come to start the house, she started. When she didn't have no money, she left it. And then she end up getting some more money again, and she called back the mason and the guy who does the steel work. Yeah. And the mason and to mix the martin oxide or something. So, you know, she didn't really borrow the money. She worked hard for the money, and she was, you know, crying. It is a good thing that the PM give her back the house. Yes, don't get me wrong. It is good. But
yes,
sir, go ahead.
They shouldn't have done, they should think before, because that's keep happening all over in Jamaica. People capture land, and you have the area leaders selling them and so forth, and they still end up pay for it.
that thing can, in Buckner, in Farm, in Clarendon, might end with keep doing that. Doing that. And people pay for it, you pay your tax, and the government still getting more money than leasing to those foreigners who come here and we don't benefit from what they are doing. Because when they make the money, then go on back to their country. So
what are we in the diaspora doing to say to the government of Jamaica, what you're doing, some of the things that you're doing is wrong, some of the things they're doing is good, because according to them, tourism is booming, and other stuff is booming. But when it come on to the nitty-gritty of the local Jamaicans who live below Crossroad, they ain't seen in the part of the prosperity the Prime Minister speak about, you know.
No, and that's so true, Jeffrey. So true.
My. So what is your views on all of that, sir?
And they need to get to the table, put things together, both the opposition and the leading government, and sort their things out for poor people. Poor people is feeling it.
But let me say something to you, though. If the people of our country don't get up and speak out, then nothing will be done, you know.
That's so true, so true.
So, you know, that's why I asked the question, what do you think should be done?
Yeah, they have to, and the election seems like it's coming up, so they have to show their power. Yeah. Show the government that we don't put you there to please yourself, we put you there to please us. So if you're not pleasing we're going to take you out.
All right, so thank you for calling in.
You're welcome, Jeffrey. Continue your beautiful show.
Thank you, sir. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and type in MEKWITALK JEFFREYTAVARES. And you can subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to know when we go live. This is WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. The number to call is an open mic day today. You can call and talk about anything. The number to call in is 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. That's the number you can call into the program here. And the number to call from WhatsApp, from YouTube rather, it's already in the YouTube channel. So you can call that number to speak about what is on your mind. Hold on for me. I have another call coming in. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, sir.
It's a Glasswell. How are you doing?
How are you on this wonderful weather day?
Boy, I'm doing good, you know. I think I'm doing good. You're sucking salt through wooden spoon according to Muddy.
Listen, regarding a gentleman, like about two callers, made a statement.
Yes.
About criminals living in that part of Portmore.
Yes.
First of all, we have to be more judicious to each other, especially people who don't know. You can't make a broad statement that you're a criminal. A criminal is someone who is convicted of a crime. You understand? And that's one. So, and this is very important.
Hold on for me. Hold on for me. I have a call from Jamaica coming in, and I have to take this one. It's from Jamaica. Hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk program.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just called to ask you a question. I don't know if you, this argument is going around on social media that Mark Golden turned his back on Isaac Buchanan when he was down and needed their help. I don't know if you hear any argument on it and if it is true, you know. So I just called to find out, because if that is the case, that is not a good thing for them to do, you know. So I just called to find out if it is true or not, you know. Because turning your back on Isaac Buchanan in the time of need, when he was one of the lawyers that was standing up for the people in Clifton And because he was demoted, he had to give up the case. And that as a good lawyer and as a compassionate lawyer, and if the PNP turn their back on him, it's a very sad time for Jamaicans. I just want to hear your answer on it if you know about it.
All right, I'll try to answer you the best I can. Hang up and listen. All right.
No, before you go again, one more point I want to make.
Go ahead.
Is the Constitution said we have the right of dwelling, the right to life? Is that a part of the Constitution that the people of Jamaica have a right to a dwelling house?
You have a right. You have a right. You have a right to life, liberty, housing, education, and security, and health.
You're right. So when you demolish the house that the people are trying to make on the Crown land, which is Jamaica land, what are you doing? That is not really, I think that is illegal. That there should be they should work out a deal that the people.
So let me ask you a question though. You live in Jamaica. When all of that was going on, what were you doing?
I was upset. What could I do? Can I stand up against armies? Am I Fidel Castro?
I didn't say that to you. Come on.
Yeah, but if we as the citizens of Jamaica went out, you explain that he went down there with army, police, and all kind of battalion. What could we do? We couldn't have done anything. You understand? So it's just sad. It's just sad, brother. All right. Thanks. We're going to take a quick break.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break now. We'll be right back on the Meko Talk program. We'll be right back on the Meko Talk program. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
2.7 LP.
Comrades, are you ready? Comrades, we say it over and over again that young people are the future. But the way young people are being treated in this country at this time has to change. It must change. Time come, comrades, for young people to live good in this country. Comrades, we can look around us and we see the state of hopelessness that many of our young people are in. We see that many of them are choosing chopping over education. We see that many of them are being gunned down and are gunning down people. We see that many of them, they can't afford the school fee, so them just stay at home. We see that many of them are being choked by the high cost that they have to be paying back to SLB. And many of our young people in this country are feeling hopeless. But comrades, I'm here to tell you today that there is hope. There is hope, and it resides within the People's National Party. The PNP has always stood with young people. We stood with young people when Manley gave them free education. We stood with young people when PJ Patterson gave us path and modernized our trust. We stood with young people when Portia Simpson Miller gave us the Sports Development Foundation so young people can advance in sports. And comrades, so it was in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Time come, comrades, and under our leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, we are ready, we are prepared to bring policies for the young people of this country.
The PNP, we can't get rid of them. When we want to get rid of GLP, we can't. A new party we want, you know. Not GLP and PNP, I know them. Had them hell way to all the foolishness we've been going through. Them like them friend, and who them mother and them papa and them granny did vote for. Tradition politics them a vote for. Me vote for Jamaica. I'm in love, freedom, and happiness and goodness. Me not like PNP, me not like GLP, me like Jamaicans. And Jamaicans not playing that. They're playing PNP and GLP. Half of the country, 3/4 of the country are PNP and GLP are them cause all the way are going to stay with we. Because when we want to get rid of the PNP, we can't get rid of them. When we want to get rid of GLP, we can't. A new party we want, you know. Not GLP and PNP, I know them. Had them hell way to all the foolishness we've been going through.
The government of Jamaica gave away 30-something acres of land to the Chinese government because the Chinese government owned Czech Republic. What the hell want to call it?
Are those of its hosts and guests and do not reflect the views or opinions of the Voice of the Caribbean, INI Radio, or its affiliate stations, platforms, or its staff and management.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Make We Talk program here in WZPP and WZOP. Caller, go ahead. We don't have enough time leaving the program here.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, that's you.
Yeah, man. And that gentleman from Jamaica, they are mouthful.
He asked me a question. Hold on there. He asked me a question. On the topic of Mr. Isaac Buchanan and the People's National Party. I cannot say much on that. What I know, that Mr. Buchanan had resigned from the People's National Party based on utterance he made in a program. I think he made an utterance in a program, read the DPP. And that's all I can say on that. All I know, he resigned.
He did criticize the DP?
Yes, he criticized the DPP. And
okay,
that's all I can say on it, because if the PNP turned their back on Mr. Buchanan, I don't know about that. I can't say they did, and I can't say they did not. Go ahead.
But he was rebuked for criticizing the DPP.
Well,
he
was rebuked, and
okay.
there was some intervention within why Mr. Buchanan had was to go through what he went through. And Isaac and I is very good friends, and what happened is not right. But anyway, let's not talk about that here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, okay. Right. But he said something else regarding those Jamaicans who were evicted from the land. Bulldoze.
Yes.
And he said, boy, man, a Castro. Boy, that's so much cowardness in Jamaica now. Neil. You know, we bad up one another, but, you know, I remember in 1982, I used to visit the Jamaican Parliament, sat in the gallery, and also had an audience down in the chamber. Because, you know, if there's a chamber, it's like a basement.
A chamber? I don't know what's in the chamber, you know, sir. I've never been there.
It is called a chamber, meaning it's like a basement. Have you ever been in the Parliament, sir?
Many occasions.
Okay, so you did, you know that there's a upstairs and there's a sunken chamber.
Yes,
and built like a chamber.
And there's a bar there too.
Yeah, there's a bar down there. Yeah. So I say that to say that when I used to go to the Parliament for a number of years, it was under the Siaga regime. I didn't see a lot of people in the gallery. Why am I saying this? The gentleman just said, boy, how you to go sing them and Castro? Go to your Parliament. You can meet those guys. Who do you think these guys are? Some gods and demigods? You can meet them a regular man. I mean, what kind of like a fool chicken out argument? A group of citizens, if you have a concern, right? You can write to the leader of the opposition. You have an office. What is paid for by taxpayers in the country. You see, we don't teach our people how to resolve anything, how to be really involved in our government. Now, with this thing, we're not call people squatter. Now, can you imagine? Black people are called black people squatter in Jamaica. Now, look at the history of Jamaica. That when we were kicked off the plantation, and then said them have emancipation, right? And then use all kind of trickery against black Jamaicans. And I talk about Chinese, Indian, and whoever. Black Jamaican, African Jamaican, right? Which is the correct word. And we have never had reparations for our ancestors, free labor in Jamaica that built Jamaica to what it is right as of now. You understand? Now, Michael Mann.
I have a next call coming in, my good friend. Hold on for me.
Yeah,
hold
on.
Hold on.
All right, let me hold on. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make a Talk program.
Jeffrey.
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, I'm here with you. Just put on the tape, Jeffrey. Don't take him off. Jeffrey.
Yes, but hold on for me. Hold on for me. It is hard for me to put on the tape because I am on air, and it is a total different setting, like when I'm different from when I'm on my YouTube channel. I'm good. You and I will talk. Sorry about that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. Michael Mann is putting a comprehensive plan called the National Housing Trust to help black people to afford a piece of the country. Where we have a whole heap of land in the name of the Queen. You know what they call crown land, right? You see acres upon acres of land.
I want to play something for you see?
Yeah.
We're going to switch to something else. Listen to this.
In this edition of Sick World, we will be looking at the government and police force of a certain tropical island paradise. This island is beautiful with white sandy beaches, mountains, rivers, and a lot of fun-filled tourist attractions. Its people are beautiful, with a warm culture and welcoming smiles that will make any visiting tourists feel immediately at home. This island is none other than Jamaica. However, over the past few years, the population of about 2.8 million people has had less and less to smile about. First, there is poverty, low minimum wages, high costs of living, a high crime rate, an incompetent police force, and a corrupt government. Jamaica is also plagued by a shortage of skilled workers, hence making it a tradition for both private and public institutions to promote or hire based on favoritism. This unethical practice is a breathing ground for corruption, manifesting many conflicts of interest, as the importance of an employment of relatives policy is not applied or overlooked. Such a policy ensures fairness in hiring and prevents potential conflicts of interest, nepotism, or favoritism in the workplace. On this edition of Sick World, we'll be examining viral video footage of these events, where you will see prime examples of why the practice of hiring or promoting a friend or relative for a certain position can and is a conflict of interest. This is the wife of Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness, Juliet Holness, a member of the House of Representatives, representing St. Andrew East Rural. She was appointed Speaker of the House after Dalrymple Philibert, the Member of Parliament for Trelawney Southern, resigned after the Integrity Commission ruled that she be slapped with 8 charges in relation to her statutory declarations. The Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that Dalrymple Philibert be charged with 4 counts of making a false statement in breach of the Parliament Integrity of Members Act. Additionally, Stevenson said he found that Dalrymple Philibert had breached Section 36 of the Customs Act and recommended that his report be referred to the Commissioner of Customs to recover the duties paid on the vehicle and to apply penalties as the Commissioner may deem to be appropriate. In addition, 6 Jamaican parliamentarians are currently being investigated for illicit enrichment by the country's anti-corruption watchdog, the Integrity Commission. As is customary, the lawmakers have not been named while the probe is ongoing. Illicit enrichment refers to a significant increase in the assets of a public official that he or she cannot reasonably explain about his or her lawful income. You should also note that the Prime Minister himself has been under scrutiny since his first term in office, as the Integrity Commission has not certified his statutory declarations for the 2nd time in a row. In light of these circumstances, the nation is considering whether or not the Prime Minister's wife was appointed Speaker of the House to hide further corruption, as Andrew Holness's name may very well be among the 6 politicians on the Integrity Commission report.
Criticism persists. Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, NIA, Daniel Archer, says the ongoing decision by the House Speaker to not state the court's decision on the matter is disappointing. In a release Thursday, JAM questioned the legality of Holness's decision. The organization asserts that Holness's interpretation of Section 30 of the Financial Administration and Audit Act is flawed.
The decision that you have made goes against years of convention of how matters should be dealt with in the House. Now, having done that, I am saying, share with us the thinking, the advice provided by the Attorney General, so we can understand the conclusion that you have come to. And I don't agree that the fact that people have raised questions that the acting House leader would consider challenging the Speaker. These are fundamental issues about how the Parliament operates. And in that regard, we have a right to know what the opinion is. And that is what we are asking. And that opinion has not...
The Attorney General's opinion should be shared with us. You did not rule on that matter. We have been requesting it over time. You have been indicating that it wasn't ready or you were still reviewing it. And that is why our leader of opposition business today raised it again to say, can we see it? Because we would like to see it. My understanding is that it actually says that the prior convention was sound in law. There was nothing in the law that made it wrong for those reports to be tabled as soon as they come to Parliament. And if that is the case...
You hear? And if that is the case, why is it that they haven't tabled it in the Parliament? We're going to continue to listen to some more. Hold on for me.
Why are we departing from a sound convention that is in the interest of good governance and transparency?
I don't know if the intent is to control what is given to the people, but I can say that this is just one of the areas of great concern to the people of Jamaica.
In an interview Wednesday, Minister Chuck admits Holness's decision may be intended to prevent public embarrassment.
The video illustration shown is a perfect example of what corruption looks like, to the extent that a gag order was placed on the watchdog of the government. A gag order is a legal order by a court or government restricting information or comments from being made public or passed on to any unauthorized third party. The absurdity in this is that there is no unauthorized third party, as a corrupt government official must be brought to the attention of the Jamaican public. Note also that the opposition is well in its legal rights to make any comments regarding matters in the government, as it is the legal watchdog appointed by the Jamaican people.
The recent revelation of the Andrew Holness-led government's decision to impose a gag order on cabinet ministers and government lawmakers from commenting on matters related to the Integrity Commission and the identity of the 6 parliamentarians who are under investigation for illicit enrichment is both shocking and deeply concerning. The notion of creating a so-called cabinet policy to shield ministers from speaking the truth.
To speak to the minister for speaking the truth. You know, something is wrong somewhere. I gotta deny this call. I'm gonna continue with this. Hold on for me, please.
And to evade accountability is a glaring attempt to obstruct transparency and to evade responsibility among elected officials to the Jamaican people. The excuse that this policy is intended to preserve the confidentiality of cabinet deliberations is a misdirection from its true intent. In reality, it seems to be a political maneuver to shield parliamentarians from being held to account for their actions and potential wrongdoings. This is not the kind of leadership and governance that Jamaicans deserve.
And if you think a gag order on your opposition is not corruption, watch this.
We begin with news that of a shooting on the compound of the Integrity Commission offices in St. Andrew. An employee of the agency has been shot and is receiving treatment in hospital. TVJ News was informed that the shooting took place sometime after 11 o'clock. It's believed a briefcase in his possession was stolen by his attackers. We'll have more on this developing story in subsequent newscasts.
When the head of the Integrity Commission was asked about his team member being shot, this was his reply.
Christie was asked what was his thought on the shooting. He replied,
Ask them what that means.
If you like this video, subscribe.
You know, that is what. Go ahead.
Yeah, who produced that video?
It's all over YouTube.
No, but I'm saying who produced it.
Why?
Yeah, that's important because to me, it sounds to me like political propaganda.
Oh, okay.
It seemed to me like the PNP, which is another part of the hypocrisy, produced it. And let me say something about it. Because, you know, a lot of games being played with Jamaica. I wouldn't want these people to bring propaganda.
Okay, hold on for me. I have a next call coming in. Hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make Talk from Jamaica.
Yeah, welcome again. It's me, the man from Jamaica.
Yes.
Like some other person. You know, I called to clarify the point that I am not Fidel Castro. Reason why for saying it, you asked the question, what was I doing about what was going on in Clifton at the time that it was taking place? There's no parliament in Clifton for I to go to stand up into. It was in Clifton, it was taking place. You asked me what was I doing at that time. You understand? So when he was not listening to the argument, this GG that you have there, he was not listening. If he was listening, he would not come and speak the way he did.
Yes.
You're right. So just clarify that for me.
All right, thank you.
What was I doing at the time? Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for calling in. We don't have enough time to leave on this program here on the Make We Talk program. Gigi, wrap up for me now.
Yeah, let me say this again. We don't want the political parties to come up here and propagandize the Jamaican. This is not what we want. We want.
Then who is propagandizing the Jamaican?
But it's propaganda. You can read right through that. That's one-sided. Remember, the two of these guys have been dodging. You remember the Dutch scandal with the Nigerian money?
Yes.
With the oil thing?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. We don't want to see our people up here playing the same game. We are about trying to improve the lot for our country. You understand? So these are political hack games that you bring on tape and all them nonsense. But, you know, you're wasting people's time with all of that foolishness.
I'm wasting people's time?
You know? Yeah, man. It's a waste of time. The people, how much time we are going to laba over that issue? What we need to see, we need to put people in Jamaica who are honest, who care about the country. And the countries are clear to move it in a direction that it can help with people. That all we not have to migrate, run left the country. You understand? This is a foolish political little habalaba baba baba. You still into that, my brother? You know, leave Jamaica and learn something new and want something different for your country. No, man, that is to me is a wasteful exercise. We know the game. The opposition party, the same PNP party, was the one who was in cahoots with the GLP to give you a integrity commission that have no teeth, no enforcement teeth. It's an advisory position. You know, understand that? Yes. So wouldn't you ask Mark Golden? Oh, him there. Him is a lawyer. You know that Mark Golden is a lawyer, right?
Yes, man. I know he's a lawyer.
Exactly. So how him a lawyer? And the whole of them have hobnob and a go on. And I play this game. This game thing across the aisle. And meanwhile, Jamaican government not business not advancing, the country no more integrity, no coming in the country. Look at all the case with the teacher man, Royal Reed. That's it on a language in the court. That's it on a language in the court for the next years. You remember when them allegedly misappropriate the funds of Eagle Merchant Bank? That case go on for about 20-something years until Paul Chen Young dead in Miami. Dead in Miami, and all of the wealth, all of the money that was supposedly taken from that bank. Gone with him. Let's not play them game and waste taxpayers' money until and this whole for laba. Come on for the laba, man. We're about serious business. We live in a country where we have to be responsible yourself. We not carry Jamaican foolishness come up here. The minister, I make big speech and grandiose thing when I mean nothing. You know that they are business partners. Do you know that the opposition and the GLC and the PNP, the government, you know that some of the prime members them are business partners?
Yes.
Were you aware of that, sir?
Yes, I'm aware. Anyway, we got
Okay, then what you think? So why you present this circus to the
what?
people in a flag?
What am I doing?
It's a circus.
So hold on. So this program is a circus then?
No, the issue, this redundant issue where you bring about integrity commission is a circus because it's not going nowhere. And you know that.
Well,
but this is a cynical circus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't see because it's going nowhere. I'm going to keeping it, giving it birth, and giving propaganda mileage. You might try to make out right now.
Mm-hmm.
The PNP are trying to make propaganda mileage out right.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them how much of them members they have punished the acts that have been alleged against them. You ask them. So we know that it's either we say we have to take our hand out of the depraved behavior of these guys, and where they have lack of accountability. Them operate on there like kings and queens and princes. That's how they operate in Jamaica.
All right, then. Thank you very much for calling me, my good friend. We got to go now.
Man.
Thank you. Some people are upset because I played that clipping. Well, you can't be running a program and you can't play certain clipping. The clipping has no indecent language in it. It has nothing in it for anybody to sue, neither me nor the station or the Make We Talk program. And I will continue playing what I get. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Apparently they're gone. So, what I did, if you're all upset over it, then nothing I can do about it. Groundbreaking for a $2.1 billion housing development in East Kingston was done yesterday by both the Prime Minister and the Member of Parliament for East Kingston and Port Royal, Philip Hallwell. $2.1 billion housing development. Groundbreaking happened yesterday. I want to play something for my listeners that was given to me by a well-known Jamaican artist. I want to play something here. I want you all to listen to it.
Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represent yard and brother the entire diaspora. As long as it affect the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk.
That's the voice of a well-known Jamaican artist who gave me this. He loved to listen to my program. And I want to say good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you very much for this dub plate. Is it a dub plate? I think it's a dub plate, yes. Thank you very much for it, sir. And, you know, I hope one of these days I can have you on my program to speak about the issues facing our beloved country, Jamaica. You know, I love this thing. Honestly, I love it. Mad Cobra, I love it.
Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represent yard and brother the entire diaspora. As long as it affect the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk.
This is where I say so long from here for another day. Have a good day, everyone.
When the game gets rough.